Good evening, Sailor the Piper Man. Piper the Sailor Man coming to you from the island of Puerto Rico. I'm here smoking my evening pipe, my Meerschaum. Had this for 2 years and small, economical, but most important, like I said, I love pipes that I can clench and talk at the same time. You know, it's nothing like a clenching pipe. And right now, with everything that's happening in Turkey, uh, I'm wondering how the Meerschaum pipe makers are doing. I met a couple online. I knew one in person many, many years ago. He probably left. He was in his 70s, so he would go into underground into the mines, and when he was young, and he did some excellent pipes. Pre-World War II, I believe he had some beautiful pipes made for the royal family. Met him in New York, and I remember him selling me a Bacchus pipe. We got to talking, and they're wonderful, well skilled Turkish Meerschaum cup. So I bought this. It only cost me $50 2 years ago. Now look, these things cost over $125, and it's all hand done, all hand done. Even these are hand done, and of course, you guys know this. These stems are classic Meerschaum stems, and I don't smoke this a lot. Once every 3, 4 months, because you really got to clean them. But then again, the best thing about these pipes, no ghosting. And I love that. So what going to show you some of my pipes that I enjoy because I can clench on them. This one right here was a disaster when I first got it. I lit it up. I just filled the bowl. You shouldn't be doing to the top because I wanted to see if it could withhold. Sure enough, it didn't. And he began peeling off. It bubbled, and I scratched it off. I was so depressed I was going to send it back. This is the Jean-Claude pipe. It's a French pipe. What I didn't know about it, and you couldn't tell by the stain they used, is terrible staining. Probably a rookie did it, but you see the stem is nice and wide. It covers the area of my bicuspid that I lost. This is a top-notch smoker. I started smoking this pipe. Doesn't look good, see? And I wanted to send it back, but once I lit it up, I started smoking it for a week. I said, wait a minute here, I got something here. So I called him up, and I found out that it's Algerian briar. Usually Algerian briars are nice and dark like that. So when I saw that, I said, wait a minute, where did the French get the sure enough, Algeria was a colony of France. Got their independence in the 1960s, 50s, 60s. And they would import the briar or have them make the briar. And oftentimes he would buy seconds from other companies. Jean-Claude was known for uh, making these kids with coming up with the concept of pipe tobacco bags with this. He was selling them out of kits. So, he wasn't using top grade. But the mere fact that this is Nigerian is very hard to find Nigerian briar. And when you do, it's usually a state pipe. It's not the old time Nigerian briar that my uncle had, who was a World War II veteran and fought North Africa theater against Rommel. And when they entered Algeria, he was able to bring back some pipes. I no longer have them. I don't know what happened to him once he died. Members of the family. When somebody dies, it's just like some families get out of control. That's what happened. But he had one just like this. This is a hand pipe. Though you can clench it, it just feels so good in your hand. I smoke this religiously, and I don't care about the looks. Once I realized that it's gonna give me good smoke, I forgot about all the, see, it's got bubbles still. I mean, I heat this up, I will, and so this was the second pipe I bought. So I've had it now for quite a while. The stem is perfect. It's got a little band on it around, and it's very reminiscent of St. Claude pipes. And I tend to believe this came from St. Claude a second. He bought it because this is just a French classic pipe with the white stem, which is partial to Europe. And very nice clenching pipe. I use a rubber stop. I only recommend this pipe is still being marketed out there because it's Nigerian briar. If you don't have Nigerian briar, I consider it the top briars. In the 60s, 50 Nigerian briars were the best smoking pipes. Up there with all the Italian briar from Tuscany region. The Italians really know their grain. Now, a new one that I purchased was this one by Sevinelli because it had the camouflage on it. But this one, don't buy it online. Walk into a store. You gotta really check the stem. See, it's loose. Your filter, I don't use a filtering system, so I gotta burn it. Let me show you what I do. I'll take this. It'll expand a little bit. I'll stick it in there. It's good to go. And I blow on it. And I let it sit for a couple hours. And it's good to go. It'll expand. You shove it in there and you leave it in there for a while. But it's nice and straight. Similar to this one. But I wanted something that goes along a little bit more fashion statement with my military cap that I often wear, which I haven't worn for a while. When I first came online, I wore my naval cap in there. Go to the beach, have a good time. See? I can clench it. The briar is very good. Smokes well. It's another smoker with a little added feature. You know, I'm a veteran and I got this for Veterans Day, and just I was thinking of going to a pipe meeting, and I wanted to connect with other veterans. Being I was a corpsman attached to the 2nd Recon Battalion. So, but this is nice. You know, this is not a workhorse pipe like this one. You know, you take it out, you smoke it. It can be part of your 7-day rotation. If you smoke every day, you have it there, you pull it out when you have visitors, friends. But it's a nice little pipe. If you smoke, that's gonna be like half an hour smoke if you pack it properly. Now this one right here, this is a beauty. Okay, this is the Rossi Note. They call it the Rossi Notte, or Notte, Notte. It's a small little pipe, classic, small, along the lines of Dunhill pipes, you know, Sheraton pipes. It has a classic line. It has, you know, this guy. What they did was grab some good briar, but they just grabbed it. You know, it's manufactured. You know, they're not interested in the aesthetics of the pipe. They're interested in the functioning. You gotta remember, Rossi was the largest Italian pipe maker back in the 1920s, post World War II, and it was Savinelli's friend. They had competition. But Rossi was the first one to buy the equipment to mass produce pipe. You can actually go to the plant. It's sad to see it now. Once industrial, putting out pipes. I don't know, maybe 1 million, 2 million pipes sold all over the world. So, this is a great clincher too. If you want a nice smoking pipe, no frills, very conservative looking pipe, like the old English pipes, you go get yourself one. Cost me $35. It's an economic pipe, but it smokes well. Can't beat the price still. Rossi's is the 790 seconds. Why should I pay for $200 when I can buy 3 of these? And they'll last me for years. You know, I'm 65. If I live another 20 years, this is gonna last me. I'm gonna give it away, or but I said, no, Dad, I'm gonna collect your pipes. I don't care. This is one of my favorite pipes. The only thing, it doesn't have a white stem. But it has a classic English stem. This is, to me, I thought it was a clencher. I can clench it with difficulty. I can clench it here, but not where I lost my molar. But this is excellent briar. You know, some. This is Peterson pipe. TP, Peterson pipe. I think this is the 406. I'm not sure, but this is a good piece of briar here. Good piece of wood. Look at that. Nice. I forgot the name. They give them certain names. But when the funny thing about this, when I purchased this, the first thing I did, I bought it online, ran this through. and couldn't get it through. I said, what the heck is wrong with this? So I looked in there. They didn't drill. They didn't drill it. I'm like, how in the hell? So this was famous. So I went in there and I knew how to drill, and I drilled the hole, made it a little bigger than I was supposed to. But since I don't use filter, I packed it a little tighter, so it gives me excellent smooth. This one I sit in my lazy boy chair. This is where I can't see. I'm missing. I can't put it there. It's not wide enough. Oh, that's okay. See, this lasts me 15 minutes smoke, 20 minutes smoke. It's a small little bowl. Look at this and this. It's a little bowl. You know, it cost me $50. Smokes, gives me smoke. And if you're not a big time smoker, sit there for an hour. You don't have to. You walked out. You take a quick smoke where you're not wasting your tobacco. Now this K Woody right here is another Algerian bride, and he didn't know, the maker didn't know it was Algerian bride, so I told him. But this is the K Woody line. I wish they would stamp it properly and spend more time. But this is very nice. Cost me $50. Got little, I don't know, maybe had a little holes there, little pits or something. So he tried to cover it up. And it's a K Woody second, but it's damn good smoking pipe, man. Sits well, nice looking. Now I can high polish this, and this looks really nice. The bate, really nice. Nice. I'm gonna smoke this right now. I'm gonna smoke this. And I just dip it in. I'm tired of all the etiquette-ness. After a while, you get tired of that, you know, for a couple of years. I've been doing it 20 years. I've been smoking 40 years. 40 years. April the 4th. It'll be 40 years. I've been smoking pipe. Okay. I had never had a stand wall till I bought this one. You know, factory made. What I like about factory made, they already have the design. They go through it, boom, 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 made. And then they have good quality control when it comes to the stem. Clench it. Small, put it in my pocket. Whatever. It'll smoke me a good 40 minute smoke. You can get this nice for $70, $80. You can go to Pipe and Cigar, and they bought part of the company. The thing with Pipe and Cigars, they invested in their company, so they can afford to bring them in by bulk, sell them, and drop the price. But the quality is that these are made in Italy now. But who cares? I don't care where the freaking pipe is made. All I want is a good smoking pipe. At my age now, you know, Don Carlos, Caminero, I went through that already. You know, artsy stuff, I went through that already. See, I like this because I can talk and smoke. K Woody, man. The man, excellent in drilling. The boys, He's got one or two people. You can get bigger pipes. You can get more expensive pipes. Okay, Woody. It's sad what happened to that company too. It's down to one or two men. It used to be huge. K Woody was huge back in the 40s and 50s. Huge, man. Now guys don't want to buy it. We won't want to buy Dr. Graybo. I started with Dr. Graybo and K Woody. What's the people's problem? These are good pipes. American Kunky. Get yourself, if you don't have a Dr. Graybo, buy one. Out of keeping people employed. You got to invest. You know? Or if you into invest in that or invest in a pipe maker. Make your own pipe. You know? Me, I like manufactured pipes because of the consistency. But this one, this is my baby, man. I just put it right here. I can leave it there all day. Go outside, do my gardening, walk my dog. I don't gotta take it out my mouth. It's very light. It's got a little bit of water in it. Woo! Ha ha! Love my pipe. These two pipes right here, this one and this one. This holds the record. I smoked this for an hour and 15 minutes. That's the longest I've ever smoked. You can take a bowl and you can smoke an hour off that bowl. And then again, I was like, this is good pipe too. K Woody, Mate. Okay, now, this bad boy, I love this pipe, man. From the first smoke, I love the look. I'm not into, but this is a classic look. I heard he's not going to be making this anymore. The Northern Seagull. I just love me this pipe, man. Now they have one all in black. I think Dave has one. He likes these. He likes Stanwell Danish pipes. Well, you see, I have Welsh ancestry. I think there's a connection there with Dave. But these are so nice. See, this is a wider step, but the way he engineers is just right. Look at that. I can't do both. Nice looking. Well, I'll tell you what. Of all the pipes that I've shown, okay, Peterson, this is great smoke. I sit there in my lazy boy chair, hold it in my hand, and I can get me a good smoke. This bad boy here smoke an hour. Smoke an hour. And clenchers. This is like half an hour to 45 minutes. This is great smoking pipe. Small. Can put it, you know, fits in my bag. Don't have to take it apart. This is lambskin. Yeah, a friend of mine gave it to me. It's already got 20 years. They don't make things like this anymore. Put my tap in there. Can put my matches. No, you have to understand the important thing of keeping your tobacco humidified. Sometimes I put tobacco here and I won't touch it from here for about a month. I'm a strict believer in aging tobacco. Myself. You don't have to do that. They're already 2 or 3 years, 2 years, maybe a year and a half already sitting there. Already the manufacturer of tobacco already's got a year of curing. Then it gets to the store, and they might sit there another 3 months, 4 months. So it's good to smoke, but I like to age it a little longer. Well, that's it, my friends. Some of my pipes. Yeah, I'm going back to rotating them and smoking my bed. I want to pick up 1 or 2 more Nordings, and that's it. We got enough pipes. Look at this. I got enough pipes. This is nice. This is just one of those. I don't know. You know when you buy a pipe, then you wonder why you bought it. You know. And I couldn't smoke that around the right people, because the other people look at that. Oh, military, you pro-military, you pro-war. You can't be patriotic anymore. Well, this is State of the Piper Man, Piper the Cinnamon, coming to you. Have a wonderful night smoke. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Love, peace, smoke up and be merry.